All right. Hello, everybody. Hey, this is Daniel Higgins coming to you live. Welcome to this episode of Daniel's Den. So we'll have a little quick discussion here, a little bit of a story of a little bit that I encountered today. So just talking about chance encounters and just really being prepared and really just ordered steps. We love being in the vein of something that's flowing and connecting and putting us in position to help more people around the world, right? So, for those of you guys who don't know, that was just a short clip of our corporate office in Dubai, but we're doing some great things. We have a global business called GS Partners that's really just positioning people all around the world to create more income however they choose to do it, right? Because it's up to them. It's a self-directed account, right? So what's really cool about today, I'm going to walk you through a little bit of my day today because it's really just nice to have these chance encounters and really just being prepared for them ahead of time, right? And if you're part of Wealth Builders Worldwide, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Dr. Ty Best always tells us, hey, listen, have your business cards ready, have things ready so that when you do come across someone that's sharp, you can always engage and invite them to your business in a proper way, right? So I'm going to kind of illustrate that today through kind of ordered steps. You know, some things you can't orchestrate on your own, right? They just happen, but you're prepared in that moment. So I'm going to tell a little bit of a story about my day. So earlier today, just out and about in Atlanta, doing what I do, right? Handling some business in Atlanta. And what's really cool is there's about three parts to the story, right? The first part is, I don't know, I was just in Atlanta, but I knew that I wanted to get something to eat. And usually I'm pretty quick on the draw in terms of where I want to eat. But for some reason, I kind of took a pause and kind of was just kind of bouncing ideas around my head about what I might want to eat. And I love, oh my gosh, you guys don't know, I love seafood, all right? Or maybe you do know, I love seafood. Shrimp, lobster, oh my gosh, I just love seafood, right? So I'm like, okay, let me hit up this spot that I haven't hit up before. And I was like, let me get this shrimp po' boy because it looks good, all right? For those of you guys who love shrimp, and know what the po' boy is, oh my gosh, it's good. All right, it's delicious. You know, you got that big chunks of shrimp all in a nice like sub sandwich the way it's laid out, right? So I'm just like, man, you know, I'm starting to feel for this shrimp po' boy, right? So I'm like, let me go ahead and knock out this shrimp po' boy. So in Atlanta, handling some stuff, went over to get something to eat, went in, and it's very ironic. Of course, I'm just sitting down, chilling, relaxing, and eating, right? And for those of you guys who don't know, I love superhero movies, love sci-fi, love action movies of that nature, right? And my son introduced us to this show called Black Lightning not too long ago, and I was like, man, I like this show. You know, it's very edgy, and there's a lot of really real elements, even though it's sci-fi and even though it's, you know, superhero stuff and things like that. But there's some overlapping things with Black Lives Matter and things like that, right? So we love it. Our family really enjoys that show, right? So why am I talking about that, right? Like I said, there's three parts to the story. So I went ahead, sat down, was eating, getting my po' boy on, and it was delicious. Okay, it was delicious. It was good, right? So I look over and I'm like, wait a minute. I see a familiar face, and I'm like, of course, when you see someone at first glance, you kind of maybe you're like you're doubting yourself. You're like, oh, maybe it's just me. But he has a very distinct, unique look, right? So I'm just like, oh, I think I know who that is, right? So let me go ahead. I'm gonna pull up a picture. I went ahead and posted it earlier for those who follow my stories. You kind of know a little bit about where I'm headed. But let me go ahead and pull up a picture. So I'm kind of looking, glancing. He's looking at me. I'm looking at him. So he knows that I know, right? But I always am very polite. I've met a lot of different celebrities and entertainers and actors and things like that over my years. And I'm always wanting to connect with people, right? That's the biggest important thing. You connect with people, you don't connect with celebrity, right? So I'm like, okay, so he knows I know that this is somebody who's pretty cool, right? In terms of, you know, his acting career, right? So this is the gentleman right here. I'm gonna put it on there. So Mr. Marvin Jones III. So I just crossed paths with him, just a chance encounter, nothing planned, you know. And I'm not saying anything about him joining the business or anything like that. But what I want to illustrate here is that I just approached him, chatted with him for a little bit, nothing intense or anything like that. But I asked him a key question. And I asked this question to people face to face. I don't change. Like Dr. Ty Best says, he said if he came across the president of the United States, he would say the same thing that he says to everybody else, right? Are you open to earning extra income? Are you open? Do you keep your business options open? Are you open to creating additional income? And you know what I found is that successful people are always open to creating more income. They're always open to hearing the information. So I went ahead, chatted with him very briefly, said, hey, listen, I got some great things going on. Are you open to earning extra income? What does he say? Yes, it depends on what it is. I said, perfect. Here's my business card. So I went ahead, gave Mr. Marvin Jones III my business card earlier today, just a chance encounter meeting him while I was taking care of a po' boy, right? Now, and I'm glad for that. I'm glad I was in position to give him information. Like I said, I'm not saying he's in the business. I'm not saying he got his free registration on or anything like that. But I'm saying I was prepared for that chance encounter with a business card looking sharp because Mr. Roger Williams made sure we have some great, amazing business cards available. And I'm always asking the same question when I see someone who's sharp. I say, hey, are you open to earning extra income? I know you're probably already in business for yourself. Are you open? And they say yes or they say no. But like I said, a lot of successful people, they're going to say yes, and they're going to want to know the information. So I went ahead and shared the information with them via my business card. Now, what's interesting about this story too is that there's three parts to the story. That's just the middle part. The last part, I'm actually a little bit more excited about because we have no control, guys. Everyone knows this. Or let me make it plain, right? You're in control of inviting people. So when you have that chance encounter, you're going to share information and you're just going to be prepared to connect with that person and share some great information. And it's up to them what they do with it. It's just sowing and reaping. It's just sowing and reaping. And you might sow a seed and you might have to wait a while for it to reap. You might be the person watering the seed. There's a process, right? Right? So I look forward to connecting with him again. But I'm even more excited about the gentleman that I met when I was outside of the parking lot. So I'm in the parking lot and this sharp gentleman pulls up and I'm like, wait a minute here. There's something about this guy. I need to chat with him. So listen to this. I leave Mr. Marvin Jones III. I get over to my car and I got this sharp business guy that pulls up. And I said, hey, and I look at him, we make eye contact and he kind of points to himself because I'm like, yeah, I'm pointing to you, brother. I'm pointing to you. You're looking sharp. Just like Dr. Ty Best always says, right? He's always looking for sharp people, right? He's like, hey, you look sharp. I look for sharp people. You're qualified, right? So that's what Dr. Ty Best always says pretty often, right? This is not scripted, guys. These are just chance encounters. This is just day-to-day connecting with people, right? So I connect with this gentleman called Chris, and he's just sharp guy. I was like, hey, listen, do you keep your business options open? I got some information I definitely got to share with you. There's just something about your presence. I need to connect with you. The gentleman responds this way. He said, listen, I am open. I'm usually open, but I'm moving all of my profits from our businesses and things of that nature into cryptocurrency. And I said, Chris, this is exactly why I'm bumping into you today. This is exactly why I'm bumping into you today. I said, listen, Chris, we're getting paid. I said, I'm getting paid and rewarded for sharing this information. I'm getting rewarded in crypto for sharing this information. I don't even have to pay out of my pocket to acquire cryptocurrency. We get rewarded in crypto. We get rewarded in digital assets here. So he took my card. So it's actually kind of interesting. Three parts to the story. I'm a little bit more excited about that last part, connecting with someone who's already tapped into a crypto market. I don't know if Mr. Jones III is or not, but like I said, I'm excited about the whole thing. But it's interesting how those chance encounters just layered on top of each other, right? Now, we want you to be positioned to take advantage of those kind of chance encounters. You never know who knows someone. There's so many successful entrepreneurs and celebrities within our organization and business within Wealth Builders Worldwide. There's documented millionaires that are coming into this sphere. There's documented celebrities coming in to our Wealth Builders Worldwide community and family. One is Eric Benet. One is Miss Forbes Riley. These are people who were at our global launch in Dubai. Got so excited about the information, they wanted to make sure that they don't miss out on what? Creating more income for themselves and for their families. When successful entrepreneurs, when celebrities are connecting with Wealth Builders Worldwide, when those chance encounters come your way, will you have a business card ready? Will you be ready and positioned to share great quality information with that person, right? And there's a bunch of other successful entertainers, business people that are connected to Gold Standard Partners. You're going to hear more and more about that. Now, if you're following me on YouTube, you already know I have several of the people I talked about, even Mr. Miguel Nunez, documented talking about their excitement with this global project. But we've made this simple. So I'm going to boil this down to something simple. We've been doing live presentations multiple times a day. We have a live global presentation every single day so that you can gain insight on what we're doing globally to empower people around the world. But like I said, it was a chance encounter today earlier with Mr. Marvin Jones III. Very pleasant guy. He was with his family. I don't do all those trying to get pictures from celebrities. I don't know. I'm just not that personality type. I like just connecting with people. So anyway, this is it boiled down to its simplest point. What are we doing in GS Partners? What's so different about what we're doing? We are positioning you to create more passive income with 3 simple steps, right? 3 simple steps. 3 simple steps. What are those steps? Get your free registration and activate a monthly membership. The monthly membership's $33. Like I said, I went to go eat some food and it was not $33, okay? it was not $33, right? And then boom, we put you in position to acquire NFTs. You can acquire assets and then you can share with others, right? And if I'm the person sharing this content with you, you go straight to y1income.com. What's going on, Tim? How you doing, brother? And I see the numbers gentleman is here with us, Mr. Mike Johnson. So thank you for hanging out, everybody, today, tonight, this afternoon. So I'm going to give you guys a quick recap of what we're talking about today. And then I'm going to be out of here because I'm having myself a good day. So we talked a little bit about chance encounters today. I talked a little bit about, listen, I had this hankering, I had this feeling earlier today while I was in Atlanta. I normally I'm pretty quick on the draw about what I want to eat, but it took me a little while longer to kind of figure out what I wanted to eat, right? So I end up saying, hey man, I want to get this po' boy. So I go in to get my po' boy and I have a chance encounter with the very, very, very successful entrepreneur and actor, Mr. Marvin Jones III. And just, briefly introduced him to what we're doing in GS Partners, just give him my business card. And for those of you guys who don't know, he is part of Black Lightning on the CW. And it's an excellent show. My family has enjoyed. Oh my gosh, we enjoy that show. We're sci-fi / action. We love action and sci-fi. So like I said, I'm not saying he's joined or anything like that. I'm saying it's a chance encounter and he's open to earning more income. So I gave him the information and I'm looking forward to chatting with him at another time. And then even more exciting to me is that I bumped into another entrepreneur businessman. His name is Chris, and he is literally moving all of his profits from his businesses into crypto. So he literally said, when I said, hey, listen, are you looking for ways to create more income? He said, yes, I usually do. But right now I'm moving all of my profits and stuff into crypto. So I'm focusing in on crypto. I said, Chris, oh my goodness, this is exactly why I'm here, man. because I'm getting rewarded in crypto right now. We don't have to pay for it out of pocket. We're getting paid in Bitcoin. So this was just a lineup, chance encounter, boom, 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 two in a row right next to each other, just because I went to go get a shrimp po' boy. But like I said earlier, Dr. Best always says, stay ready, have materials on you, have your business cards ready, have those things ready. So we want to make sure we encourage you to get back with the person sharing this content with you. We have several celebrities, several successful business people, several entrepreneurs that are connected to Wealth Builders Worldwide and GS Partners. We want you to be an insider. We want you to be positioned for those chance encounters so that you can go ahead and connect with other people all around the world. We're active in over 140 countries. Well, what's up, Tim? Thank you for that. I appreciate that. So definitely, guys, whoever's here listening to me, if you haven't gotten your free registration done, get back with the person sharing it with you. If it's me, go to y1income.com, get your free registration. We have a free registration, and then you can learn and earn at the same time, just like how you do at your job, just like how you do in everything else. You don't get your full, you don't tell your employer to reduce your salary until you learn everything. You don't tell your employer to reduce your hourly wage until you figure out how to do everything within your job. You don't do that. So come here, earn and learn at the same time by taking 3 simple steps. You get your free registration, you activate your monthly membership, acquire assets, share with others. 3 simple steps. We like keeping things short and simple because that's what we do here. We're making things simpler for everyone to participate and create more income. All right. So thank you everybody for your time. I will see you guys on the next live stream, probably sometime tomorrow night. And then once again, we have live webinars every single day. So I'm going to put that on the screen. Get back with the person sharing this content with you so that you can get the private password. We have a 10:45 power call. And then we have a noon presentation and 9 p.m. presentation. I'm not presenting tonight. I'm just giving you just a little bit of insight of what I've done day to day today, just to give you a little insight, right? And share some great content, all right? Thank you so much, Mr. Johnson, Mr. Numbers Gentleman. So get back with the person sharing this info with you, and we will be back live again at Daniel's Den. Should be tomorrow night around 11. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day, night, afternoon. We'll see you on the next live stream.